misdirection. Okey doke. And a first down just like that.
Hooker is credited with 39 carries this season.
Pause up here on another big third down.
3rd and goal. Howell backpedaling. He's got all day. Trying to extend this play and throw on the run near the 2-yard line, and it's incomplete. Virginia Tech, second best of the ACC on 3rd down, 51%. Hooker's going to try to do it, diving forward past the 35-yard line, and that is good enough for the first.
Chance to shake around and wiggle. Go right at it.
Newsom, the deep man. Bradburn, the punt. That'll bounce near the 3-yard line. The Hokies kept it alive. That ball did not break the plane of the goal line, and they have downed it inside the 5.
Armani Chapman with the hustle. Look at that. Huge play on.
Came in just 8th in the conference on 3rd down. Howell. Again, that's Green against Farley. That's 3 on 3.
Wouldn't be surprised if they win one that they shouldn't. They're the rest of the way. I just didn't realize it would be right away.
This is Turner. Got past the first man down that sideline. In school history, he's in his 4th season now, and his team is 4-2 and 1-2 in conference play. And they've got a first down at the 45-yard line thanks to Deshaun McCleese. Hooker, the pump and the throw. Wide open man is Trey Turner. In stride, trying to get to the end zone. It's a touchdown, Virginia Tech. Lunch Pail D and the Hokie O.
Yeah, the LPD got a big stop, forced a punt, and taking advantage of it. The Hokie.
Wish the Edmonds brothers all the best in the National Football League. And the Grand Marshal of the parade. Hooker is the Grand Marshal of that run. Up near the 30-yard line. Storm ducked, had to cut him down.
Put it in his hands and go. Look at that offensive line. The youngsters, everybody getting up and moving.
10-4 record in his first season for Justin Fuente. Hooker tried to spin away from Miles Dorn, the senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. Win last Saturday against the University of Rhode Island, 34-17, most recent game for the Hokies. Up towards midfield, it's Deshaun McCleese. 15 yards, shaking and moving his way.
Yeah, speaking of shakes, doing a good job. Wow. And you know what? I mean, is Chad
12-3 against the Tar Heels as ACC opponents. Hooker still got it. He's got some room. Bashes his way to the 40-yard line and close to another first down. A 98-yard drive and a 2-point conversion to win it 22-19 last year. Hooker. Inside the 5. James Mitchell went up to get it. Over Storm Duck. Goal Tech.
Well, UNC doesn't quite bite like they did earlier on the double pump. The coverage is there, but a little too late and a little too big. James Mitchell, 6'3", 252. He goes up and high points this ball. And how about the throw by Hooker to make sure he puts it up there?
To the goal line. McCleese in for the touchdown for Virginia Tech from 2 yards away.
Deshaun McCleese had the game winner in Miami. Scores a great big one here with 3:29 left in the second quarter.
And the Hokies made it to that ACC championship game back in 2016. Pressure on Howell. He gets it away. Hewitt was right up in his grill.
Boy, he's going to be lucky. They may drop a flag here for grounding. He wasn't outside the tackle box, and they will. And again, guys running free. Confusing that offensive front. There's Hewitt. The Venice High School Indian down in Southwest Florida. Venice haven't brought extra guys. It's been a 3 or 4 man rush. It'll bring 3.
Howell wants to throw it. Near the 20 incomplete. Up to the 25 for Corrales. Well short of the marker. McCleese turns the corner into Tar Heel territory. and near the 40-yard line as Dorn made the tackle.
Young, this offensive line, but they've done an excellent job here the last couple series of getting up and moving in unison and then getting up to... I'd keep coming back to it.
7 rushes and 55 yards from McLeese. They fake it to him. This time, the receiver is open, and it's Dalton Keene inside the 25-yard line.
Third and goal with 24 ticks remaining before halftime.
He's got 8 TD passes on the season. Floats it to the end zone. The catch is made by Hazelton for a touchdown. Incredible grab from Hazelton and a Hokie score.
Nice little fade. The blitz was coming. You got the new guy in there. Let's put the heat on him. And he puts it right on the money for Hazelton. Damon Hazelton was targeted 14 times last week. He's been banged up a little bit. The junior is a big deep ball threat right here. And here it's just a nice little touch in the night away after that one. And made it seem like it was the right thing to do, get back into ball.
Willis. That's what he's talking about. Up near midfield to Trey Turner.
He walked up now on 3rd down and long.
2 for 5 on 3rd down. Little screen pass. McLeese. Inside the 30. Deshaun McLeese. Ross with the tackle.
9. They do an excellent job of reading screen. Watch the bodies go. They've got him. They've got him bottled up, right? Hides behind a couple big bodies and then scoots out, comes back across the grain. What an incredible play by Got to get just past that 30-yard line.
That incompletion snapped a string of 5 straight passes. Completed by Howell, and he's down. Pollard, the sack for the Hokies.
They're in Apopka, Florida. That's where Warren Sapp's from, former Miami Hurricane. And look at the freshman, Pollard.
From his goal line, Grimsley awaits the punt. Backpedals inside the 35. 42-yard line for Grimsley.
This year, and the difference it made.
Howell has to get rid of it.
Oh, my goodness. How can they not throw a flag right there? Wow.
He had a targeting penalty against Rhode Island last week. This is going to be Surratt on the fake. Doesn't get there.
Ooh. There's a flag.
Flag comes out after the play as we approach 6 p.m. Blacksburg time. Patterson up near midfield. They'll mark him at the 49. It's a first down for Patterson as Ford made the tackle.
And here by Patterson, looking down the field, nothing there. Actually, it's a design run as Austin Cannon, who's in there for less of this, a little bit of the circus look with guys walking around, trying to confuse.
Patterson, hole on the left side. Bouncing inside the 40. Sticks are rolling for the Hokies. And 10 yards for Patterson. Patterson. Down near the 20. First down, Virginia Tech.
So Zach Gill, his backup. They're in along that defensive line now to replace him.
9th play of the drive. Second passing attempt is a completion from Patterson to Hazelton. Inside the 10 of the 8. Ryan Johnson in for the field goal attempt. 23 yards away. 5 of 7 on the season. And now 6 of 8. Ryan Johnson gets 3 out of the drive for Virginia Tech.
Of the barrel last season, they flipped that around, and thanks in large part to this freshman.
Carter caught it with a big hit from Diablo and a loss of 3.
Took a little while to develop. Diablo knew exactly where to go, heating it up. And
Howell gets dragged to the turf. Jared Hewitt, 3rd sack of the game. Hokies.
Well, Hewitt, the captain there on defense. Look at him come. He's from Venice, Florida, the shark tooth capital of the world down there, Casper.
13 sacks in their last 3 games for the Hokies. Howell steps up, launches this one. Groves was the closest North Carolina receiver. Hezekiah Grimsley, number 6, waits back at his 45. Wants the fair catch, and just beyond the 40-yard line, made by...
Still plenty of time for Patterson and company. They can't force it and try to get it all right now, but they get a big hitter, don't they?
And a first down at the 47-yard line for Virginia Tech. Patterson turns it upfield. Patterson all the way to the house. Quincy Patterson, the third for the touchdown.
Look at this young offensive line getting a hat on a hat. Surratt takes a chance, comes knifing through, misses, and so do a few others with the wrong angles. And Quincy Patterson, the big man at 250 pounds, can go. Answering right away, just like that. Plenty of football left to play.
They'll try to get it on the ground, and it won't happen. Antonio Williams denied. Rashard Ashby.
Watch 25, get off the spot, come meet him and stand him right up. An excellent job.
Howell takes off. Not quite to the 25 for Howell as he ran into Ashby. 4 yards on the play. Twice in this half, North Carolina came back to take the lead. Virginia Tech came back to tie it up. And Howell gets wrapped up. Pollard makes the play and a loss of 1.
And also, it's going to get a little tricky here if you don't get a first down.
5 of 13 on 3rd down. Howell tries to get out of that pocket and he can't do it. Hewitt led the way defensively, a loss of 3.
Will be Patterson that just looks like take a knee and take us into OT.
That's where we're going. Be the longest make of the season for Brian Johnson. From 38 yards away. Johnston is good. Second field goal of the game. Penalty markers on the field. Howell looking. Takes off. Just inside the 15 as Hewitt was chasing him. A loss of 1. 3rd and long. Just did get the snap away. Michael Carter on the run. Maybe a yard as Ashby was with
Today's Hokies trying to get their 3rd win in a row.
So in this second overtime, North Carolina will possess the ball first. Patterson. The pass to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown and a flag on the play. Hazelton. And what a pass from Patterson.
Man coverage, Greg Ross, who's had some trouble. And look at that pass as we get a closer look at it. It's a one-handed catch with Ross hanging all over him. The flag that was declined, he still had him wrapped up. He had no choice but to make it a one-handed grab.
18-yard TD toss. Patterson to Hazelton. The extra point is good. There is no gain as Ashby makes the tackle of Williams.
So a 1st and 20 now.
Handoff Williams. Submarines his way down to the 22 or 3. 21 all. 2nd and long. Williams hops in the air down to the 20.
Can't be willy-nilly holding on to that football right now. Most important thing is to keep it.
Williams for 3. from 35 yards away. Ruggles to win it for Carolina. In triple overtime.
No.
It's no good. Outside of the right pipe from 35 yards away. 5 touchdown passes in the game for the freshman for Carolina. And this is our 4th overtime. Newsome out of bounds.
A 3rd down and 7.
That's Groves in motion. Howell buying time but has to throw it away. 44 yards for Ruggles and the lead. Deflected. Blocked by Virginia Tech. They blocked the 44-yard attempt from Ruggles. The 2-point try in our 5th overtime for North Carolina to win it. They're going to Carter, and he gets stopped. Khalil Ladler had it red all the way.
Immediately. Boom. Again, time and time again.
Overtime number 6. First crack at it for North Carolina from the 3. Howell through the progression. Puts on the brakes. It's Ladler again. Denies Howell.
But now the redshirt freshman, who hasn't had much action at all, with a chance to win it.
Patterson to the end zone. Drives